It's Julie D from Nordonia and I went to the grand opening of Clean Express Auto Wash the other day. They are located in Macedonia on Freeway Drive, right when you're going north to get on the freeway. You can't miss it. Let's watch the video I shot of the ribbon cutting and learn about how it may look the same, but it is totally different there. And stay till the end. I added some bloopers.
My phone anymore. Everybody get lots of pictures.
That looks good. So this is the actual brush that touches your vehicle. Actually, let me back up. This is called an express on car wash. What's different on our car washes is we invest in tons of equipment that don't require any humans to actually wash the car. So we want to have a perfectly consistent car wash every time. So to do that, we need to invest in the very best equipment there is. This equipment in this tunnel is called McNeil. It is a very special robotic equipment that washes back SUVs really well. That's why I actually picked it back 16 years ago. And that's always a troublesome area. So luckily Pete, who built this wash, actually built it with our main equipment set in it. So we're lucky that most of what we do was here. And we made some adjustments and cleaned up some stuff and changed the chemistry out of this, cleaned it up, a lot of cleaning, a lot of paint. A lot of improvement just to the overall customer experience. The walls are real dirty, real white. So, okay, so it's a 120-foot tunnel here. Takes about 3 minutes to get through it. It's a really cool little show and ride. Lots of foam, lots of lights, lots of cool stuff to do while you're in there. And this, I'll pass this around, is actually what washes your car. So we use a really good chemistry to start washing the car, and then we use a little bit of these foam fingers to actually touch your car. And what's different, you'll notice in our car washes, we don't have that mitter cloth thing that looks like an octopus going through. We never started the business with that intentionally because I didn't want to be able to get in the back of a pickup truck. It's a huge problem. If I go mulch my yard and then you drive your black Mercedes through, it's a real bad day behind me because that cloth drug through the back of that pickup truck, picked up all that sand and rock and mess, and then you wash your nice vehicle and it's a bad day for that guy. Our brushes don't hold or maintain any material at all. You can see it's a closed cell foam material, so nothing can get inside this. And if you feel them in the tunnel, which we're not going to go through today, they kind of feel slimy. And by the centrifugal force of the brush spinning, we've taken mud, rocks, sand, the worst nasty stuff we could possibly find. We've thrown on that brush. I've run my black F-150 through there, not a mark. And it's all because of this material, really, really good advanced material. Also, you'll see our brushes don't go into the back of pickup trucks. We can control exactly where they go. So, other cool thing with this building here, this car wash is only using about 20 gallons of fresh water to wash your car. So if you wash at the station, it's 120 gallons, going right down the storm line, going into the Cuyahoga River eventually, and out to Lake Erie maybe. Bad. So, unless you're responsible to clean your stuff up. You probably do. Yeah, so inside you got your drains, right? So, but most people who live in Macedonia don't get that, and they wash their driveway, it goes right down the curb, right down the storm drain, and out. So we only use 20 gallons of actual fresh water to wash a car, even though we use about 80 gallons to actually wash it because of the reclamation system that we have in this building. So we collect all that water, we clean it real well, we'll show you the machine that does that, and then we use it on high pressure applications. So like blast the bugs off the top and get down your rockers and all that, we use that high pressure for that. So it's a really efficient machine. So we'll go back in the back, show you this thing. They did a very nice job putting this together. Come on back, we'll show you how this works. Hey, how you doing? It's good. You're gonna get air, don't worry. Well, actually, go over here if you want. You might have speaker. Okay. I'll use this as a little microphone so I don't be yelling at you. Okay, so in the tunnel, all the brushes are spinning electric motors. We walk past the main ring, we'll go back to that in the end and show you that looks like. They all spin electric motors. And they move to the car with pneumatic control. So you'll see this thing hissing and spinning. This is how the actual brushes move to the car. So the way the process starts, the car is scanned from tip to tail, and every car wash is completely custom. Whether we're washing a pickup truck, or washing a small SUV, or a little mini car, they're all exactly custom. You know the car, we know how tall it is, and you know the wheel car. Sorry, that is ringing. So the custom spinning electric, they're moving to the vehicle with pneumatics. And then this thing here is our high pressure. This one big high volume on the car to get the washers clean. And we're this is a real thing between the evening. This thing takes all the water, injects ozone into it, oxygen, and then filters it. And we use that on these big yellow things and cut all the process in the water. So again, very efficient. That's about 100,000 on the king too. Pretty good. Yeah, by the way, there's about 1 million sticks of equipment in this building. We make our own clean water and do our final rinse. So we're squeezing 100% pure water out and store it. We use that as our final rinse in the car to get it nice and shiny. And that's the rinse. And then this is our chemistry application. Everyone asks, if I get the $5 watt, the $7 watt, is it as good as really an $18 watt? And I will tell you that our $22 300 watt is far better than our $7 watt. 7 is still good. Good maintenance, basic watt, usually good consistency, good that's the way you produce a car clean. But the 18 and our 22, that's what you want for your personal vehicle. The shine and the all we do with this is just pretty intense. All this chemistry is super important. We don't miss any steps. If I miss one step on this, the car wash is really good. So we're very, very cautious, and we invest heavily in buying the very best systems to never miss any product or chemical. So Hydroplex is the very best ejection system, and you know that every car is getting every piece of chemical we use. So it's really important we use that. We also don't ship water. So we only use hyper-concentrated chemistry. So this is how our chemical comes in boxes. There'll be a pallet here showing up about every month. And we mix our own free soap and all of our cleaning. It goes in against there. And then these get topped off and filled. We only have a very few amount of ton of material. We want to be efficient in how we ship the material. So we have our chemistry reps here doing it too. You'll see our guys are in here about once or twice a month doing a full check on these from this market. Make sure it's right. Business in 2008, so I've got a lot of car wash miles on me. But what I love about this business, and for there's people in this room now that didn't know anything about car wash before, and they came in and started working for this company. This company has such an amazing growth trajectory. The careers we built, Adam came from Rainforest originally, I think.
Yeah.
Was that the OG total?
No, my original one was a little mom and pop one, but I spent about 20 years in.
So Adam came, I remember when we bought Carnegie downtown, he came in as one of our 3 managers we hired to start that. And like he came in and started this business with us. So like a lot of his flair and his culture is built into this market up here. It's awesome. He's trained a zillion kids to do some really cool stuff. Like this business has got mechanical, it's got customer service, it's got, you know, every little aspect of production on a busy day. Like this is some cool stuff your kids learn working here. And I love to see young people come in and not be afraid to talk to somebody at the kiosk out there. We force that activity because I want kids to talk out there. I want them to understand mechanics and taking care of stuff. I want them the best thing is how to resolve a pissed off customer. Like that is you learn that, and we have a beautiful training process with that called CARE. It's an acronym. You know what the CARE stands for?
It's pretty amazing. So we cuss them out.
Yep. Yes.
We argue with them.
That's right.
We retaliate.
Yep.
And then the most important ones, you got to escape.
That is CARE. That's how we take care of our customers. That's it. Don't forget that one.
Why don't you tell them the real meaning of care? So they.
Yeah, so like an example of when we would use care, I mean, there's a lot of places we
What
could
is
use
CARE?
it.
What's real care?
Yeah, so it's concern, apologize, remedy, and educate. So show concern. I like to think of like our incident reports, like about, or somebody comes through and they think the car wash may have done something. We want to show our concern. You know, oh, I'm super sorry that happened to you. Let me come take a look. Where you parked at? So actually walking out there with them and taking a look at it. Apologize, that kind of just tied in there, and then remedy ultimately, so they can fill out our incident report, they're more than welcome to, and then we kind of go back and review that footage, and then we would let them know that, you know, we're going to take a look at everything, it's going to be shipped off to our claims department, I have to have everything compiled on my end within 48 hours, and then they'll be the ones reaching back out to you with some answers and some questions if they have any, so that's kind of the little way we use it.
Beautifully explained. Great job. Thank you. Yeah, Adam's way not so good. Yeah, you're fired now.
That's why they don't keep me customer facing anymore.
Yeah, we can't afford the liability.
That's exactly it.
But all these little things we've kind of figured out from an ops standpoint along the way in the last 16 years. Like that little care thing, take it home to your wife. Not his,
That would
her.
save the first marriage.
Yes. I mean, like these are all little good life lessons. Like you take care of people and show concern. Like truly, this is not just like a robot. Like it really does help in situations. It's a really good way to like deal with life. So that's why I said to foster kids, if we get give me some 16, 18-year-olds, let's bring them in. We'll show them some stuff. Well, any site around town, we'd love to bring them in here because I mean we're a very high growth company. We're building 25 units this year. So that means I need a lot of team members to make $15 an hour. I need a lot of team leaders to make $18 an hour. I need a lot of assistant site managers to make $50,000 a year. I need a lot of site managers to make up to $80,000 to $100,000 a year.
Yes.
In fact, in this market, I have a site manager who's made six figures for the last 2 years. A couple of them actually.
Good dude.
So, really good career trajectory. She was asking about maintenance. We have just in this market 6 guys running around in trucks doing a very tough job. They're working early in the morning and at night to keep these things running. You see electric, water don't like each other, and this thing is trying to kill itself every day. So we're constantly routine preventative maintenance and taking care of issues that occur in there. We're always inside handling situations here. So great career, $100,000 career in service techs here too. So really proud that we've had a zillion babies, we bought a zillion cars, we bought a bunch of houses, we've had a lot of families that the company has been able to start and grow. It's pretty rewarding from my
Where
perspective.
was the first one?
Columbus, Ohio, East Broad Street. No G. We call it the Broadfather. You know,
Are you from Columbus?
I am. Actually, born in Akron, and 1 year parents moved down to Columbus and been there my whole life. So yeah, our offices are about 10 minutes from that site. So we have about 70 people in that office. Sean is our president of our company. He brings in the softness and intelligence. I'm the idiot talking all the time and saying the F word too many times. So he's the softer side of the company, handling. He calls it opportunity.
That's right.
Opportunities.
Opportunities.
So yeah, so that's us in a nutshell. We're super glad to be here. Thank you guys for coming out today.
Here we go. All right.
At the car wash, yeah. Working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with me, car wash, yeah. Hey, you know the song. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.